Hey everybody, welcome back to Stardew Valley. Good to see you, Bridget Forace and Libby the White Queen. That's right, when I last left off I got a nifty little navy hat. Aw, thanks for the love. And I'm glad you're happy. Ah, and you're both drinking tea. Good to hear it. I was thinking about having some coffee, but it's a bit late for that, maybe. I don't know, couldn't hurt. In any case, I was having a little bit of a webcam issue, but I worked that out. It's kind of weird, though. Yeah, on this game, I do have slightly more of a... Ah, good morning. Good morning, Grow Afro, says Marnie. I came by to ask for you a favor, since you are such a kind neighbor. I'm trying to train my goats to say hello, but they simply won't pay attention unless I have their favorite treat, cave carrots, so I'm too scared of the mines. Okay, I've got cave carrots. I could give you a cave carrot right now. Except the cave carrot it's just in the chest. It's just in the chest over there. Dear neighbor, when I'm not taking care of animals, I like to experiment in the kitchen. Since we've become friends, I want to share my recipes with you. Pale broth from Marnie. Well, that's nice, Marnie. Okay. A gift and a request. And welcome, Nikolai. Or, Nikolai. Sorry, Nikolai Solkowski. Good to see you again. Keep doing that. That's right. The maple syrup's part of the chef's bundle. Now, cave carrots. Where did I put my cave carrots? I think I put them. Pretty sure I had cave carrots. I don't have any cave carrots. Did I eat the cave? There's the cave carrots. Okay, got my cave carrot. Guess I'll just slap my hook here. These hooks I got from that bundle. Let's see, I'll keep the gold. You know, need to upgrade something eventually. The mushrooms were gift items. I'll get ready to grow those ancient seeds, but I'll put those, I guess, like over here. I'll do something with these paths. Oh, from the ice fishing contest. That's right. That's right, I got that from the ice fishing contest. Okay. How quickly I forget. Yes. How quickly I forget. So... I remember that not much that drops on the ground, or that you get from the ground, not much you forage, is that great of a gift, and nobody likes cave carrots. In any case, let's get out there. I remember some people liked the quartz. Let's see if I can remember who that was. I'll move this. Finish up some of these roads. Winter is nice, though. Guess I made myself a square shape there. Why not just go with it? Then I finished off all this. Like, I did a little bit of wood here. That looks rather shabby, I must say. Let's remove these wooden paths and update it with stone paths. That looks much better. That's much better. Do I want a path over there? I don't really care. Yeah, diamonds are definitely the way to go for mining presents. Or the other gems. Generally, gems are better than, like, the quartz. But I did remember some people liked it. And you get a lot of it, so... Or you can sell it. Anyways, Marnie's place will open soon. What else should I do with my day? I got that maple syrup for the chef's bundle. Yes. Or sometimes to make quality sprinklers and such. That's true. The refined quartz and stuff. So, I mean, it all has a use. Just you do end up with a lot of extra refined quartz. I remember late game, as you mentioned. Just gonna chop some trees until Marnie is available, I suppose. Still need to upgrade my axe so I can start chopping through those logs, get access to the forest and everything. All right. Another event. I guess we had Marnie events just kind of stacked up. Oh, you bought the cave card. Oh, she detects the cave card. Thank you very much, Mr. Grow Afro. Yes, I remember you saying that all your paths are refined quartz. That does sound nice, I must say. Extra shiny. This looks great. I almost want to eat it myself. Almost. Doesn't look that appetizing to me, but that wasn't too much trouble. No, I already had it. Can I get the shorts now? Now it's time for the shorts. You have got the lucky purple shorts. Better return it to Lewis. Better not. I'm gonna put it in the next Grange display. We gotta do the Grange display thing. I've never actually done the Grange display thing, but somebody told me about the Grange display thing. Yeah, and selling refined quartz isn't bad either, so that does make sense instead of making it... I mean, you only get so many presents a week, so once you get rich, it's better to do that, really. Just, just sell, like, give diamonds and... Or if you want to become rich, you should do that. It's not, you know, either way, yeah. So yeah, I probably should be selling the quartz rather than giving it as gifts. But there's a lot of people in town, and giving out that many gifts a week. I guess I could always just only give on birthdays. It works out eventually. I guess I use the daily gifts mostly to learn what the birthday gifts are, because I refuse to use FAQs. It's definitely the case. So wait, I made this my gifts chest, but the red mushrooms are good gifts for nobody. Were mushrooms good gifts? And also, like, star items probably aren't good gifts. But I was making this my gifts chest, but then I started putting crap in it. Yes, I have. My organization's already fallen to crap. Alright, I'll put random stuff in here. And the shorts can go in here until the Grange display. That'll be important. Cave carrots are in here. Guess I should sell these suckers. Okay. So I'll sell this. I'll sell this. Because I don't really have a use for those. Refine these. I guess I'll sell the wood flooring. How much does that sell for? Crap, but I don't want wood floors. They suck. Wood floors displease me. I guess I'll throw the rest of this stone path over here, because why not? Ah. And everyone likes tree fruits, that's right. Ah, thanks, Vault Brother Gaming. Ah, or a gift for Bridget Forrest. Nice. But good to see you. I see, and yes. I hope you had a good day at school, too. I thought you meant me at first. But that makes sense. Alright, so, like... I got 2 of these CDs. Insert CD. Alright, let's actually get out in the community. Clint's attempts. Right, bring give an amethyst to Emily. Do I have one of those? I probably gave it away if I did. I'll have to go back to the dungeon. I need enough money to get to the next dungeon. I want to start rattling those off. Maybe I should save up, because I love the Skull Dungeon. Need a copper bar, says Sam. Now, what did Pierre like? Have I given you a gift this week? Yeah, I have, so... I can't remember. Flowers? That's very kind of you. I like this. Congratulations, you have guessed correctly. Alright, I remember you. You really like flowers. Didn't you? It was you? This makes my day really special. Congratulations, then. That kind of flower, at least. Looks like we got a gift-giving bonanza here. There's a lot of people gathered up in one spot. How'd you feel about this? It looks nice. You like blackberries? That's sweet. Really nice. Thanks. Just do blackberries for the rest of you. Then again, I do have these gemstones. I just don't know who liked which. How about you? This is great. Okay, there we go. That's a better one for Lewis. It's the exercise time. They're all doing their exercise thing. I forgot about that. Cookies! Trash can cookies. Yes. Penny, did you like quartz? I did kind of figure out who liked quartz. You probably would like an aquamarine. Have an aquamarine. Looks special. Yes, it is. It's a frickin' aquamarine, so congratulations. Some good stuff. Alright. Well. Got my trash can cookies. I'm happy about that. Can't beat that. I'm gonna give Sam or Clint a mushroom, I mean. I'm just gonna eat it in front of him. That would have been your gift. Instead, you get this chestnut. Does that not work? I cannot give gifts that way? Or have I already done the maximum number of gifts? No? I don't seem to be giving him a gift properly. Fine, your gift is upgraded to this. Oh no, this is a fun gift. Okay, cool. I didn't seem to be quite bumping him. Okay, my bad. I guess. Clearly. Alright, this would be the perfect time to upgrade my watering pail. I really need to do that. Get more iron and all that. Or I could buy more iron. Everyone loves cookies. Ah, nice. I figured. That's a good gift. Might as well give it. Go say hi to Demetrius. Give him his purple mushroom as I pass by. Abigail. Let's see. Did you like aquamarines? You said they looked delicious. Was that like a good? How good of delicious is that, though? Like, is that... You got the pica. I still don't know exactly how good that is for Abigail, but... Abigail likes me more than anyone else at the moment, so that's good. I would say we're doing good. We're doing fine. Ah, Demetrius. Have a mushroom of your favorite variety. Abigail. Abigail is this try's person I'll be going with. Sebastian. Were you okay with the berries? Thanks. He didn't... That's not a very... That's a ... thanks. Willie, Leah, and Krobus are the only weirdos who do not like cookies. Thanks. He's okay with that. Alright. Good for you, buddy. Oh, and Linus loves any sort of food you give him, so... If you see Linus, I'll be sure to smack him with some of that. Right. Somebody's forgetting the mine carts. But I might as well do a tidbit of mining. I want to look for... Well, if I'm looking for iron, I should be looking at a particular strata, shouldn't I? This is more like gold strata. Yeah, it was kind of like a meh kind of thanks, exactly. that wasn't a good thanks. That was a... Okay, kind of thanks. That was a polite thanks. That was a polite thank you. Yeah, you definitely get more gold here. The ice levels tend to have more iron. So if I'm looking for iron in particular, and I am, then I probably should head to the ice floors, which was around, like, 80? Nope, a bit too deep. Like, 75? There we go. Now we're talking. Thank you for that. I do need a bit more of the iron. A lot of my pieces of equipment are stuck on copper level. But then again, I'm gonna have to save up a lot of money for that skull dungeon, but I do want to get in the skull dungeon too. Well, yeah, you just get enough money farming, then you can get to the skull dungeon. That's all. The longevity mod's keeping me out of the skull dungeon. It really is. But I'll get there. Ooh, a free jade. Nice. Got a nice pickaxe, at least. Yeah, we're getting plenty of iron. Hooray. Yeah, that helps a lot. Although gold is nice, I need iron right now. I just need more iron. So I'll make sure to get all the iron I need for now. Getting kind of low on the energy. Oh, it's too bad that backpack's empty. Also, you don't need the pickaxe to break that. And also, I'm gonna get organized. There we go. Pickaxe here. Whoops. Well, I still use the pickaxe to break it, but at least I get organized. Right. I forgot that these ghosts were really annoying when I have this mod that increases the health of the opponents. I mean, at least I got a better sword for it, but still. I mean, ghosts are just annoying in general. Okay, well, yeah, it's not so bad with the sword. That sword makes the process a lot faster. I remember when I had a weak weapon, they were super annoying. Ah yes, iron and copper in the kegs. Yes, but eventually I'll be able to afford to buy the iron and copper, hopefully. Alright, let's eat some blackberries. That way I don't have to give them as gifts all the time. I've heard of that as a, yeah, that advertising campaign. It was like, nice try, McDonald's. Just let her buy whatever you want off the dollar menu. I mean, you could do that, but you'd have to make up for a lot. You'd have to be very charismatic to make up for that. Ah, your dad told you that. I thought there was an advertisement like that. Well, that's true. I mean, it depends. It depends on the situation, because that's right. Nikolai, you had your first date at McDonald's. But I don't know. I feel like if I was to do that, nowadays, it probably wouldn't go over very well. Hey, combat level up. Unless that person was particularly fond of McDonald's. I mean, you can't always say. Certainly, that works for a younger date. Bridget, you went on a date on to a Burger King before? I mean, yeah, it's definitely not unheard of, but I probably would try to go for something different for a first date. Personally. It can work though. But I usually went with like the dinner and a movie. Or just like a movie. Depending on like, sometimes, well, depending on how the person felt, you know. If they'd prefer to just watch a movie or do dinner. But, you know, someplace a little nicer, not like a fast food. Like some sort of interesting restaurant. Ah, rather impromptu, casual. Well, I mean, that makes sense then. If it was more of a casual date, then that's, you know, that works. I mean, ultimately, it's between those two people, so if the person's okay with it, if both parties are okay with it, then, you know, it works. And I'm kind of painting a broad brush when I say that it wouldn't. Like, yeah, it all depends, obviously. but I feel like I probably would not do that. At least in this point in my life. So, yeah, time to get some sleep. Get these hollies. I can only do one. Okay, my inventory's full. Let's just get going. Ah, yes, and you both worked minimum wage jobs at the time, so yeah. I definitely agree. That would make financial sense at the time. Definitely makes financial sense. So, certainly what I was talking about was a bit more expensive. Which, yeah, partially I have not done a lot of dating, so if I did, they would start to get expensive to start doing that, so. Alright, so more of that. What else? I got plenty of other trash. And an Omni Geode. I guess we got the iron and we got the coal. So let's fire it up. Okay, yes, it's 1 AM. I am using all of my time. Let's go. Yeah, and I do like that idea better, Libby. That's for sure. Well, because going out to the movies is expensive, so... I mean, certainly you can get pretty close to that experience at home. I mean, the theaters are trying to up their game, though. Like, the theater I watched Star Wars, the most recent Star Wars film, they had, like, reclining chairs where you had, like, a button and the chair would recline. It was, like, automated. That was pretty sweet. But certainly you can enjoy yourself a lot. You can be a lot more comfortable at home as well. Hey, buddy. Can't quite get over here. The dog. I guess I'll go ahead and refine this. Now, you can sell the refined quartz for more, but will the refined quartz actually be worth? Well, though the coal you can also sell for money. Yeah, it probably is. Well, let's take a look. How much does refined quartz sell for? 55. How much does quartz sell for? 25. Okay, and how much does coal sell for? 15. So yes, there's a profit there. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and refine that quartz. That's a good idea. If you want to make more money off of it, you're gonna sell it. Definitely. Okay. Got a lot of different piles of things. Like I say, my organization leaves much to be desired. Maybe, yeah, I'll sort... I keep saying this, but I'll sort things out later. He says, every day. Holly. Just leave that there. And, let's get this refined, all these geodes. I'd like to see what's inside these. Let's upgrade this watering can. Did I need the... we're getting it to a copper level. We'll get a copper watering can. We're really behind on that one. Okay. What's in the mail? Ah, Jody gave me fried calamari. Yes. I mean, I feel like it's good to... Well, I feel like it's good to look for relationships occasionally, but not to focus on it too hard. Like, don't beat yourself up if you're alone, because yeah, you'll find love eventually. That's very wise advice. Yeah, I certainly would say that. But I feel like the saying, it is good to love and Well, I mean, it's important to go through bad relationships so you know when you actually have a really good one. And you'll kind of know it. Yeah. So as unfortunate as it is, I feel like the bad ones kind of help you, yeah, get to the good ones. What did Sebastian like? I could give him the cookies. I'll give him the cookies. Hey, happy birthday, Sebastian! Several days old trash can cookies. Who's your friend? That's right, it's me. That's a shame, Bridget. The fella you used to date passed away in 2008. And, now you just do your own thing? Well, I mean, it's good that you're happy doing your own thing, though. But... or it sounds like you're happy. But, yeah. Sorry to hear about your loss. Health issues can be really disappointing. Oh, I did want to crack open these geodes. Did the blacksmith's place open any sooner? No, that's all at the same time. Yeah. But yeah, just watching someone waste away like that, someone you love, is absolutely terrible. But, yeah. I gotta say, Valentine's Day used to depress the crap out of me, because I was always alone on Valentine's Day. And I'm very happy that I have Libby. That, yeah. That I can exchange cards with her and everything. It's nice. So I'm not good enough friends with Sebastian to get into his house or his room yet. And I've already gifted Robin twice. I'll have to wait till he comes out. I'm gonna axe the door down. This is for your own good. Happy birthday! The birthday squad has arrived. Alright, well, while I wait to see if Sebastian happens to come out of his room, good to see you, Maxwell Smith. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's important to have a certain amount of mental fortitude, so that's good. That's good to hear, Vault Brotherhood Gaming. Like, I mean, it takes psychological strength is really something that, well, it's a rare trait, really, so. Oh, he's stirring. He's going to the computer. Damn it! Alright. Maybe if I give him a like on the internet, he'll interact with me. Alright, I could give Maru... I don't have a gold bar for Maru. A gold baru for Maru. He'll come out of his house eventually. I don't have to, like, stalk him. He might come out at lunchtime. Sounds good. For now... guess I'll busy myself with something. Oops. Yeah, I can understand that, Nikolai. Or Nikolai. That's very unfortunate to hear, but... there's nothing wrong with acting young for a while. There's plenty of time to act like an adult, so... I can say, don't feel bad if people tell you you're acting like a kid. As far as acting immature. I mean, there are certain childish qualities like being selfish and not caring for others. But to do what you want to do in life, requires a certain amount of that sort of thing sometimes. Linus is still up there. What should I do next? What should I do next while I'm waiting for... See, I don't want to go too far from Sebastian's house, lest he get away from me. Yeah, and you should always do what is fun for you. You should pursue your passion with everything that you have. Absolutely, I'm all for that. Whatever it may be. I mean, that's kind of the philosophy that I think makes a YouTuber the best they can be. Like, I went to the YouTubers meeting, and that's one of the things they said, is just take what you love in life and, you know, share it. And just fully embrace it, too. That's, like, YouTube has allowed me to fully embrace, like, what I love, which is video games and a few other things like that. Books, some too, but mostly video games. I talk about books, though, sometimes on here. But yeah, I really like old video games and such, and jokes and silliness. And yeah, I'm very happy about it. And yeah, I wasn't, as far as being Toads, like, yeah, I never was really happy with the way I looked either, actually, so, I feel like I'm a lot happier with how I look. For some people, they can be happy with themselves a lot more easily. Some people just need to grow into it, I guess. I'm a lot happier with myself than I used to be, though. I used to not like the way I looked, the way I sounded, the way I acted. But sometimes you have to be the person that you are to become the person you're going to be, even if what you are is pretty much crap, in your opinion. You can be, you know, you can become someone better. I don't know if that made sense, but if you have the right attitude. Anyways. Still stalking Sebastian. Pepper Poppers! And yeah, you definitely don't need a date to have a good time. That's for sure. For me though, I was always jealous. I was always jealous on Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna lie. I would look at the other happy couples and I was like, you know, I want that. Why can't I have that? But yeah, certainly not feeling that way. I mean, now love stuff doesn't bother me one bit. Okay, he's still there. He's still there. He's not coming out. Come out, Sebastian. Yeah, and pets are great. Yeah, and having a cat really does help, too. When you're lonely. Pets are great. They are absolutely fantastic. Ah, that's a good attitude. Yeah. Or I think you mean it in a good way. Yeah, that you don't care who you are. Vault Brotherhood. Exactly. Just be happy. I mean, just being alive is just amazing enough. We live in an amazing world, full of amazing things. And I'm just grateful to be alive. And I'll take it in any state I can get it. This is great, thanks. I know life can get really bad at times, and it can be hard to, like, yeah, see the bright side of things, but still, it's good to be alive. Well, he likes blackberries, okay. Yeah, Elliot likes blackberries. Noted. Abigail. See you next time, Maxwell Smith. Thanks for watching. Yes, enjoy being a teen. Yes, indeed. It's a good. It's definitely you should enjoy being a teen. I mean, I definitely remember having slightly more energy when I was a teen than now, or at least it seems like it. I do okay. Whoops. I was gonna give you the cookies. I just went into Blackberries mode. And I know I just screwed... I stalked you all day and then screwed up your birthday. What was I... Sorry for the bad birthday gift. Forget. Forget the birthday gift. Oh, God, I just was thinking about other things. I just totally screwed that up. There's worse things you can screw up, though, but... I was talking to him all day just to give him a good birthday gift, and I give him blackberries. Good God. Yep. I gave him a meh birthday present. Oh, thanks. Whatever. Oh, and then I forgot to... Oh, no. I'm glad I gave the chickens extra food. I was forgetting about my chickens. Bridget's trying to sleep. Sorry, Bridget. I'll let you sleep. Oh, the iron, son. Gotta do the ironing. Oh, there's my fishing pole. I did want to do some fishing again. Alright, the emeralds. Wait, did someone want an emerald? Slay monsters delivery. Amethyst. He wanted an amethyst. Not an emerald. Emeralds are nice. Don't get me wrong. Yes, exactly. Happy birthday. I had this thing I found. It was on a bush, though. It wasn't on the ground. I found most of those on a bush. I picked them fresh from a bush. With, extra special birthday care. And I forgot to upgrade and do the geodes, too. Oh, well, I'll just do that tomorrow. Good night. Ding, ding. Okay. I was generally pretty quiet in school, too. Vault Brotherhood. Yeah. That's because a lot of the people I went to school with... Whoops, I skipped that over. Oh, that's because a lot of the people I went to school with were pretty mean, in fact, so... yeah, I mean... If people aren't going to respect your opinions or be mean to you when you say things... It's perfectly reasonable not to want to talk to them, but... Later in life, people will actually respect your opinions, value them, be nice to you because they're not, like, dealing with all this crazy nonsense that they're having to deal with. But, I don't know. Yeah. Some people can't take the pressure of whatever they're dealing with when they're young. Or just some people just need to be jerks in a certain part of their life. It does suck to have to take the brunt of that sort of thing. But, like I said before, the people we are, the people we become, you have to be... Sometimes you have to be someone not so pleasant to become someone good. Not everyone accepts who they are, though, and improves themselves, but... US schools generally felt more aggressive than Ukrainian ones? That's kind of surprising. But it also makes sense. Oops, not the quarry. Oh, hey, there's gemstones there, though. Well, I should get some of them. Right, I'm way too early. Well, I guess I might as well whack around in the quarry. Well, except for my inventory's full. I did walk off with my inventory full. Because I was going to crack open those geodes, but... With your inventory full, I just need to put stuff down there. Lots of competitiveness. Yeah. That does make sense. I would agree with that. I mean, that is kind of ingrained in us in many ways. We in general we do like our competitions with sports and everything. Yeah, I know. I never really have been the most competitive person. Like I remember in school there was actually in Edwardsville High School. Whenever I, well, should I say that name? Whenever I went to school, the second high school I went to, there was actually during my junior and senior year. There was a video game competition, and I felt like I should have entered, because I probably stood a decent chance of winning, at least back then. Because people weren't quite as good at video games as they are now. And it was just a local thing, but... You know, competitive stuff... I don't really like to do competitive games. Plus, I'm not sure that I would win anymore. It's like, if I tried competitive gaming nowadays, I doubt... I'd probably do okay, but I doubt I'd win. That's for sure. There's some damn good players out there. And it just seems stressful, on top of that. And I play video games to relax. And that's kind of the bigger thing for me. Plus, to be competitive in a video game, you need to play it, like, all the time. Like, just that video game. And I'm just not that focused on video games either. Well, any particular one. I certainly have thought about it, though. But you were talking more like sports. Or things like that. But... I mean, I see the value of competition to compare skills in some ways. But there's other ways of doing that, too. So... Yeah, exactly. And it depends on what you want out of video gaming. I'm not saying that the competitive video gaming is really bad or anything like that. It's just, I definitely find playing video games to relax a lot more beneficial personally for me. Certainly, there are people who play competitive video games who have found it to be very beneficial to themselves as well. So, that makes sense. Anyways, the blacksmith's officially open. I might as well get this diamond, that's important. I'm gonna need to clear up this inventory, though. Should I eat the yams? I'm just gonna eat the snow yams. Snow yams! There we go. I can't believe I screwed up Shane's present so badly. Right, I can bust open geodes. But... at this point, I'm just going to upgrade the watering can and get these inventories full so I can't upgrade the watering can? But you'd be taking the watering can away from me. Hang on. Wouldn't, Fine, whatever. I'll set aside this 3 coal, or... I'll eat this winter root. There. There you go. Yeah, you took my watering can away. Why'd I need more space for that, Clint? Why did I need more space for that? You trying to tell me something? Trying to tell me that you'd like a gift of blackberries? No, because you already had them? Why do I have so much trouble giving him things? Okay, there we go. You already gave him 2 things this week. Yeah, no, never. You're never worthless. I mean, I've thought of myself that way though. Hey, egg gnome, good to see you. Ah, right. You can put chests all over the place. You can't. You don't just have to put chests at on your farm. Right, egg gnome. Nice. That's a good idea. I'm thinking you can only put chests at your home, but you can put a chest wherever you like. I guess as long as it's... I heard if you put items in the way of people's walkways. But that's a very good suggestion. That's a very good suggestion, Egg. One that I will... Ah, and Mesa. Good to see you. Yeah, just don't put chests in people's walkways. Then you can put things wherever you like, yeah. Just why not? Why did I not do this? Did I? I almost feel dumb, but I'm just going to accept that that is brilliant. I should have done that earlier. Right, Harvey liked blackberries. I'll give Harvey his blackberries. Yeah, I'm gonna do some extra chests. We'll do up some extra chests. There will be more chests in convenient places. And this is a book. Did you know worms love books? They do. Yeah, an extra chest at the mine, an extra chest at the blacksmith, all of it. This, it will be so. Did you like blackberries? Oh, well, I'm already giving you tons of gifts. I'm just trying to make people happy here. Now, I know you like the blackberries. No, I haven't. That's such a nice gift, thank you. And I have a gold baru for Maru, so I will give that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put extra chests all over the place. I'm tired of having storage issues. There will be more chests. There might be an excessive amount of chests. I need to give away these trash can cookies. I just like that I'm gonna give away old trash can cookies as birthday presents. This is gonna be a good one. They will appreciate this. Oh, and I keep forgetting to give away the maple syrup. I need to do that. No, don't put this away. Organize the dang chest. Alright, yeah, I'll just leave that. I don't care. Well, actually, yeah, sell the red mullet. And we can put the rest of that inside, yeah. I just need a few. I need more chests as it is. Oh, my chests are filling up because my organization is god awful. All right, is this the furthest? That's the furthest over you can get a chest, but boy, is it on the borderline. That is a borderline chest. We'll make it that color. Okay. Just gonna shove some crap in there. Right, I was giving these away as gifts. This is all materials for the forges. Let's go ahead and fire it up. We'll do the copper. It cooks fast. We are. Alright, so put that back. Oh yeah, this can go in the new... Like, the gift items can go in the new chest. That makes sense. I'll put some extra tools in here. The materials. Okay, good. That chest is going to be, that chest is going to be annoying to access. I sold my copper. Whoops. Whatever. Just throw all that in there. I'll be back for it later. And the ancient seed. Put the copper over here. We'll put that in the bundle. Alright, good, good, good. Ah, nice. Tabletop role-playing? Very nice. I've been wanting to get back into that for quite a bit, so I look forward to when I do that again. I'm looking for, like... Ah, you can make the chest in... I was gonna put it outside Clint's house. You wanted me to put it inside Clint's house. Inside. That would make a lot of sense, too. I must say. But yeah, if I found a really good group, I would be all for doing more tabletop role-playing of some sorts. Or virtual tabletop role-playing. That'd be great. That'd be amazing. That'd be fun. Or what I'd also like to do is, like... That'd also be a fun thing to do is, like, do it... Like, there's a lot of shows that just are basically recorded D&D sessions. It'd be nice to find, like, a group of people that'd be willing to do... I'd be willing to do a D&D session kind of thing. Or roll, or D20, or whatever. Any sort of pen and paper sort of thing. Like Call of Cthulhu or whatnot. Pathfinder. But it'd be fun to do a tabletop thing and, you know, have it recorded. I'd like that. Yeah, like Critical Role. That I haven't heard of that one, but that sounds cool. I watched another YouTuber named Pro Jared. Wait, is that his? I know I watched someone like that. And I watched Harmon Quest as well. That one was a bit more silly. But yeah, there's a number of YouTube channels I watch that involve Dungeons and Dragons and that sort of thing. Just because I like the idea. It just can be difficult to find a good group, or one that fits your playstyle. Oh, I didn't quite block the time. Get some copper ore for him. I'm going in the deeper dungeons today, for whatever reason. That bat keeps hitting me every time. It's not good defense. Well, we got a bunch of iron ore anyhow, so nice. If I need iron ore, I don't need it anymore. Very nice. Don't you heal yourself. The nice thing is, the Tougher Monsters mod does not make him heal more, so eventually I'll take that guy down. Alright, so yeah, we'll get that chest. We'll do the dungeon chest soon. Just install that. I guess it makes sense to put the dungeon chest like near the elevator or near the minecarts. Maybe near the minecarts. Running low on stamina. Yeah, and later you can just buy ores from Clint, so that'd make more sense. I should just do that. Alright, I'm out of energy. I think I've had enough dungeon run today. So, like, I can just put a chest right there. And in the future, like... Yeah, every time I go to the dungeon, I can just always retrieve my sword, so I can set my sword here. And that'd be okay. I guess. Yeah, that way I don't have to keep carrying my sword everywhere. I always seem to do that because I'm always ready for a dungeon run, but... it feels weird setting my sword aside. As a farmer, I must always have my sword. Because my first farm was the monster farm, by the way. So it's like, yeah... A farmer always has to have his sword at his side. Ah, that works, Eggnome. That also makes a lot of sense. But if I want to put my fishing gear in the chest inside the cave, I guess that'll work too. But that does seem quite smart. Oh, and I keep forgetting to do the chef bundaloo. Ah, Bob Ross looks like a milkman. Yes, I've been wearing the chef's hat, or the hats for a while. The sailor's cap. Did I say chef's hat? Sailor's cap for a while. Let's let loose the afro. Freedom. Yes, just like Vault Brotherhood said earlier. Okay, so. Anyways, wait, what was I just doing? The bundle. So I forget so quickly. Yeah, that makes sense, Bridget Forrest. Storing all your gardening tools. Yeah, it's just, I find it's useful to carry the hoe everywhere. And the axe and the pickaxe are useful sometimes too outside the farm. But infrequently. Yeah, I just like to get bundle items stored away. Because otherwise I'll forget later. Well, that's cool. That's cool, Nikolai. I think that's pretty neat. Right, the chef's bundle was the one I had the most trouble with because I didn't know where to get the maki roll for the longest time. And then it turns out it's just sold. It's just sold by it's just sold by the saloon guy, by Gus. I had trouble with it for so long that my my catchphrase then became Maki roll, as you want a snow yam to rub on your sore legs. That's funny. Yes, that'll do you a world of good. Your usual game master is an unemployed programmer and UPS delivery guy? He sounds pretty cool, I gotta say. Programmers are usually pretty inventive people. So, he seems like a neat person, I must say. Let's see. Usually I go around giving people gifts, but I just have blackberries. Who here likes blackberries? I forget. Do you? You did good with this one, kid. I could just give her alcohol later, but this is a really nice gift, so these two do. Do you? That's sweet. Yes, it is. Thank you. Did you? I already gave you two. I could go back for my gifts. A gift! Thanks. Shane was like, this great. A lot of people like blackberries, actually. Blackberries are very popular in the valley. It seems, anyways. But they sell the maki roll. I could just gift, that's right, I could just gift beer and coffee. But those are expensive. Oh, he's also selling hash browns and pizza. Should I buy the hash browns? What do they require? I guess I'll buy it. I'm not gonna buy the pizza, though. Of course, I don't know, it's tempting. I did run 1 or 2 episodes of Shadowrun, but it was kind of hard to start that out of nowhere, so I'm afraid I didn't do the best job, but I mean, at least I was inventive, but, like, I didn't have quite a good enough understanding of the mechanics of the game to make it run smoothly. I look like Ranger Dave? Ranger Dave. I keep forgetting to... It's funny. Managed to pet Bridget, because I woke her up with the indoor fishing. Ah, nice. Yeah, I really like Shadowrun. It's neat. The system can be a bit clunky, though, too. It's true. With the D6s. Yeah. Well, just in a lot of rules and things. And the whole decking. There's just a lot. It's a very complex game. It can be fun, but you have to figure out it certainly does require a lot of experience, and if you don't have that, then, well, the game can end up running a bit slow. It was probably, like, this was back when I was in high school, so we're talking, like, 2003? Was it just out of college? 2004? So I'm thinking it was, like, I don't know, what edition's that? Like, 3rd edition or something, maybe? I can't remember the edition. Grow Afro, I'm researching the forgotten art of shadow divination. I need a void essence. Okay, good. Well, I'll get you one. Yeah, complex actions. Yeah, there was, like, complex actions and, simple actions, and you could get, like, 1 complex actions or 2 simple actions a turn or something. That seems familiar. Yeah. There was something like that. I remember that being a rule, that's for sure. Another Snowman Rare Crow. I'm tempted to buy it just because it's a Rare Crow, even though I already have one. But it is winter. Another book! Oh, find a channel called Complex Action. That makes sense. It's a very Shadowrun specific word, I would say. Well, not exactly, but it's used very much. It's a phrase used a lot, I would say. It's one of the most common words that's used most frequently in the series, I guess, or something. It makes sense for a channel name. It's a pretty good channel name, I must say. Ah, it's a breakdown of all the Shadowrun rules in neat cartoon form. Yep, yeah, and Dungeons & Dragons makes lots of new additions. And, like, sometimes, you know, sometimes the rate that they come out with new additions is almost displeasing with Dungeons & Dragons. Because they don't always get it right. I mean, when they come out with new additions that fast, it's like sometimes it feels like it's more profit-motivated than anything, you know? And I can understand the desire to do that, but ultimately that's what made me shy away from Magic the Gathering. It's because they kept coming out with new editions faster and faster, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you want to play with the old edition cards? They're not compatible with the new edition cards. The rules just don't match up, and we're not going to allow it. I mean, you could play with between different editions, but it's not, it's frowned upon kind of thing. So it's like, I don't know, or it's not official. That's just not official. It's not official to play with different editions of Magic cards against each other. And so it's like, what, I need to buy a whole new deck of Magic cards just because you released a whole new edition? Screw that. That habit's too expensive now. You lost me. I thought once I buy a deck of Magic cards, I'm good. Like, you know, I can play. I thought I could play this game forever, but no. Then you're gonna say that they're no good anymore? Screw you. I get to use Lightning Bolt for 1 mana for the rest of my life because I bought one at this point. I bought Lightning Bolts when it was just 1 mana, a bunch of damage, you know. I'm sorry if you guys can't handle that these days. If I play Magic, I'm gonna be using Lightning Bolts for one mana. The good old, I had a red deck. A red and, what other colors were there? Red and something else. Another color. I had a 2-color deck. In any case. A dressed spinner. But yeah. Yeah, Magic was a blatant money grab. It really was. You got it. But it kind of feels like D&D is kind of going down that route sometimes. And it concerned me. But yeah, Shadowrun also has a lot of extra books. That makes sense. Ah, 1,000 gold for a reward. Why, thank you. Have a second one. Alright. 2 Shadow Essences for Rasmodius. I'd say that's worth it. The basic fantasy role-playing system. It's free, simple, and fun. Yeah, there are certain universal role-playing systems I've heard of that are really cool. That actually work out really well. I forget. There was a YouTuber named Puffin Forest who talks about, like, Dungeons and Dragons stories. And he was talking about a universal role-playing system, but I forget. I think it was a new one that was on Kickstarter. I forget the name of it. But anyways, yeah. I can certainly see the appeal of those kind of things. Because I can certainly streamline the rules while still being quite engaging and interesting. If done correctly. Spyhander was pretty universal and I liked it, says Nikolai. Plus, then if you find a rule set that you like, you can just stick with it. You don't have to keep relearning things all the time, because, yeah, it is a bit of a hassle to relearn things, too. I'll sell these fish. I do want that iridium rod. That's only 7,500. Oh, that one's not new. It's 3rd edition. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I really liked second... I actually played, like, back early in high school. Or no, it was middle school. I started playing Dungeons & Dragons in middle school because I played with my brother's high school friends. And they called me the tag-along kid, but that's fine. Whatever, as long as I get to play D&D early with my bro. But in any case... Yeah, I actually got used to playing, like, 2nd edition, and then 3rd edition came along, and I was like, what's this 3rd edition crap? I really got used to, like there being, like, THAC0 and armor class going, like, starting high and going down, and going into negatives were good and stuff. Like, I got used to all that, and, like, fighters having, like, 18 and then, like, a bracket strength, a percentage dice of strength. But it was hard for me to, like, pry myself away from that and go to 3rd edition. And then finally when I start to get used to 3rd edition, then they get away with it. They go to the next edition. It's like, I kind of feel like I'm kind of behind the times where I resist the change, and because I do. But that's okay. Yeah, do what you like, do what you love. Plus, there's all those Dungeons and Dragons games, so that kind of got me on that too. Yeah, I definitely like Pathfinder, I think. Because I really like 3rd edition. I did. I think it was quite good. Alright, well, we've given our 2 gifts to just about everyone in town. There's a few people I haven't. But that's okay. I don't care if there's a few holes in my gift given. I'm just gonna go to bed. Screw it. Screw being awake. Winter sucks. It's cold outside. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, ultimately, the rules aren't as concerned... You shouldn't be as concerned about the rules as you should be telling a story. That's the thing. Like, in high school, the kids I played with, they didn't really fully understand that it was more about just running the modules and doing the battles, and there was a lot of min-maxing and stuff. I mean, there was some role-playing, but it was actually just more about the statistics and the dice and the battles and tactics and stuff. And if that's your kind of game, it's still fun. Dungeons & Dragons is still fun when doing that kind of stuff, but I kept being things like thieves and bards and things like that had more utilitarian... Like, I like the thief because he has all these utility skills, like disguising and stuff like that, and making traps. And it's like, I wanted to come up with inventive ways to deal with things. It's like, I was with, like, a group that just didn't have that kind of idea in mind. It's like, I want to use my disguise ability to get an advantage in this encounter. Well, it's like, how are you going to disguise yourself as an orc? It's like, yeah, that's true, it's pretty hard. But maybe I could disguise myself as another human being, an evil one, in like this situation or that. I don't know. It's like I had a dungeon keeper who would say no too much. Which really, the dungeon keeper shouldn't say no to players too much. Even if you have a bad idea, it's your idea. And I guess they should let you try and fail. Although it would be hard to disguise yourself as someone in a different race, but if you had, yeah, just say yes. I don't know, if you're able to speak Orc and you look, if you do a really good job with the makeup and you do the accent right, say yes but, or say yes and. Yes. Like the improv. Hey, it's trash can bread. Yeah, like, it's not gonna be easy. It certainly isn't gonna be easy, but it's like I had all the gear. There were situations where I had all the gear or things necessary to try something I didn't even get to try. It's like, oh, I'm limited. Or just that the dungeon master's like running a module and he just wants to do that module. And so he doesn't want you like going off track anywhere. And it's like you're in a free and open world where you can kind of go wherever you want. But the dungeon master has something very specific for you to do. And if you try to pull that kind of shenanigans, he'll be displeased with you. That's certainly a way to use the native language thing, finally. Just trash talk enemies in their native tongues. At least you're finding ways to use the language. Yeah. Yeah, I did hear about that. One of those really long holdout soldiers. The Japanese had some really long holding out soldiers that just kept fighting people after the war was over, and refused to be relieved until he's relieved by his superior officer. His superior officer had to directly relieve him before he could stop fighting. He would accept nothing else. He was hardcore about it. And so they had to find a superior officer and actually get him to say, you're relieved of duty, it's okay, the war's over. And then he finally got it, but it's like, yeah. There were a few hardcore Japanese soldiers, that's for sure. Why am I fishing on a good luck day like this? Let's go to the dungeon. Let's go to the dungeon. It's either that or I could just have my character sleep in until this winter nonsense is over, but... Do I have the, Oh, I didn't get the cash yet. Thank you, Rasmodius. Do I have bundles? I need to pay attention to bundles. Do I have the winter bundles complete? Because I definitely don't want to go too fast through winter before I have them. Alright, for example... Wait, these are the crops bundles. The dye bundle, or the bulletin board vault. Yeah, I've got all the foraging done. Was there winter fish? Not exactly. I get the sandfish over there. Do you get the red snapper or the taliapa during the winter? And then the sturgeon you definitely don't. I could fish at the sea to see if I get any of those other fish. Otherwise, I guess I have to wait till spring. Yeah, I was gonna say, Egg Gnome, was that a plot? Was that a plot on Gilligan's Island? There was a lot of plots. It's funny you mentioned Gilligan's Island, because I was actually thinking about that. Like, there was a lot of subplots on, just about everything was on Gilligan's Island. There was like an astronaut, and like, I don't know, was there like Russian spies, or... there was a lot of crazy visitors on Gilligan's Island. And yet they would always leave, and the people would be left behind, because otherwise the series couldn't continue. It's like... Okay, so, yeah, Gunther hasn't seen a prehistoric vertebra, so that's good. I can just slap this all in the chest and go on a dungeon run, if I so desire. Very nice. Dungeon run, courtesy of Egg Gnome. So I can just do this. Easy, easy dungeon runs. With easy storage. Don't have to go home anymore. Courtesy of the egg gnome. Thank you, egg gnome. You forgot your sword. So I did! Who needs a sword when you have a pickaxe? He said. And now he's getting mauled by a bat. I can do this. This is fine. You definitely should go back for the sword. You forgot your sword. Remembering your sword, courtesy of egg gnome. Thanks, egg gnome. I sure did. Oh dear. You'd forget your fro if it wasn't attached to your head. Sorceress who declares a place a mess whenever the enemies are defeated. Yeah, it usually would be pretty bad. Then she'll use her magic to summon unseen servants and cast mending and make whole and prestidigitation and clean and fix everything until you'd never know there was a battle there. That's funny. See, that's one of those. That's just good role playing because that's one of those character traits. People aren't gonna forget that in a hurry. That definitely makes your character, well, certainly more of a character. So that does sound kind of funny. Also, that would be handy for like thieves who want to do things all stealthy, like. So, not only a funny character traits, but potentially useful sometimes. Although I'm sure it was negative sometimes too, if you're doing it all the time. They'd have to convince you not to if they're in a hurry. There was a slime killing quest. Are we still on that? Yeah, we are. We need, wait. Yeah. Wait, why does it say 1-4? 1 out of 4, 10 defeated. Why did it say 1 out of 4, 10 defeated? You need 1 out of 4 defeated, right? It's a little confusing that it says 1 out of 4, 10 defeated. But I think I know what it means. I'm not sure if it knows what it means, but I think I do. Yeah, it's much more useful in Shadowrun, says Nikolai. That's true. But how will they tell tales of battles you just cleaned up? Well, I guess you'll just have to have a bard with a good memory. Yes. Looks like we got a bit of a red mist bat situation. All right, gotta be ready for this. Come on, bats. Let's do this. Right, and I get more combat experience too. Alright, lots of bat wings. I guess I could just get going. I kind of am having fun killing these bats right now. It's not exactly an overwhelming amount at the moment. Alright, fine, you just stay over there. You can live. That one will live to tell the tale. He told the tale, and now they're angry. Plus, I'm looking for slimes, not bats. He told the tale, and now the bats are angry. I'm sorry, bats. I should have killed him so there's no witnesses. God, the bats are angry today. Alright, my health is actually legitimately getting low. Better eat a few grapes just to, or blackberries just to fix that a bit. So there's 2 more red slimes. Fire slimes. Jeez, we're getting a lot of bats today. This place has gone batty. There's bats in the belfry. Alfred, you have not cleaned out the bat cave. something like that. Ooh, that was not a normal rock. I was trying to spy a comment or two. I just want to find more slimes. That's what I'm really looking for. I want to complete that quest. You had a Shadowrun character who was a drug-addicted decker. Oh, Nikolai Sikowski says who was a drug-addicted decker from Nigeria, whose father was a Nigerian president before the goblinization began, which is, of course, when people turned into when fantasy creatures and magic comes alive in Shadowrun. For those of you who don't know what goblinization is, push. Those noobs who don't know what goblinization is, of course we all know what that is. But anyways, but he owned a Zeppelin called Hope of Nigeria, but he never did any good to Nigeria. Well, I mean, it was the hope of Nigeria. Looks like Nigeria's hope went somewhere else. Oh, that does explain some things. Ah, Bridget Fares, you were once a physical adept in Shadowrun who was extremely pale, freckled, red-haired girl who worshipped the sun, and was also very prone to sunburns. That's funny. A bit of irony there. Cruel irony. Okay, so how much time do I have to slay the slimes? 1 day. If I want to slay the slimes, I gotta slay the slimes today. And then I gotta go back over to, the mayor? Is it the mayor and say I did it? I killed the slimes? I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do that. I only got, 2 out of 4, and I'm pretty well exhausted. Free diamonds! Find out one here. Any red slimes? Hello? She was constantly worried that her god was angry at her. That makes sense. Yeah, I did like the physical adepts just because the physical adepts could just... He was kind of a jack of all trades in many ways. Well, that's not entirely true. I mean, there's not much decking he can do. But the physical adept was pretty decent at stealth. And he could deal with the astral business. And, well, he couldn't, you know, he couldn't do stuff in the astral realm that well. He could still contribute when there was that kind of stuff. And, I don't know, the physical adept was kind of impressive in many ways. If you wanted to be kind of generally useful. Not while not being extremely useful, maybe in all the in all the situations they were. I found the character to be quite useful in a lot of scenarios. Yeah. It allowed me to continually participate, which I found to be fun. It's like, at least I can do something more easily. I found to be the character that I could do that. And it's kind of fun to be involved in things. You know, you don't always have to take the center stage, as it were, but you at least can contribute something. You also had an orc street samurai who had a human-looking trait, and thought himself to be very human, and was in fact quite racist towards orcs. I see. That's an interesting one. That kind of reminds me of a Dave Chappelle skit, but well, no, the character was blind in that one. But that sounds like a funny character, because he would eventually have to face the reality of his situation. Alright, next day. Yes. Now, what did Harvey like? I know he's okay with blackberries. But I think we can do better. I have a diamond. I can always just give diamond. He would like that. Also sell these fish. Alright. I guess my upgraded watering can should be done now. Ah, he loves pickles. Okay. I do not have those. Does he happen to also love eggs? Because I could give him those. I didn't feed the chickens. I'm sorry, Bridget. And fuzzy feet. I apologize. Bridget doesn't like me at all. That's a shame. I'm not a very good pet owner. Yes, don't be so stingy with the hay. Sorry about that. I seem to have forgotten. Yes. I do have quite a bit, still. Loves wine and coffee, too. I do need to get a keg, don't I? Let's see, copper, iron, oak. See, I've been getting pine tar. Do I not have oak? I might have got an oak somewhere, but I tossed it aside. Oak, okay. Might as well get myself a cask, just so I can get brewing. And 30 wood. But that's not gonna help for this birthday. The next birthday. I do need to get the cask. The casks going. That would be a good idea. Ooh. Multiple worms. Yeah, I would say Shadowrun's a bit difficult, at least at the starts, to get into as a DM, just to learn all the rules. Just because, I guess as a new Shadowrun dungeon master, I'd probably just stick to one aspect of Shadowrun rather than trying to tackle them all at the same time. Like, I was trying to throw everything in there. I was trying to throw the astral in there. I was trying to throw the decking in there. I was trying to throw the vehicles in there with the riggers and the drones. And, like, it's just that there's so many different aspects of Shadowrun that if you're going to try to do it and, like, put it all together, it's kind of hard. I found it to be kind of difficult to do smoothly, so I probably should have just taken it easy on my first time dungeon mastering. Good to see you, Arctic Fox 879 Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of the Sauce, here to teach you a mouth-watering recipe for my secret cookbook. This week's dish, chocolate cake. What a better way to spend these cold winter nights than digging your way through a rich chocolate mountain. With my help, you'll be well on your way to creating your finest cake you've laid your eyes on. You're going to need a lot of sugar. Okay, I guess I'll keep throwing the eggs in here. Can make lots of omelets and stuff later. Oh yes, and I've got sashimi now. I forgot, I've got frickin' sashimi. I can start sashimiing. Is the cake real? Yes, 'tis not a lie. The Queen of the Sauce would never lie to us. If she did, I would exact my revenge. There would be a reckoning. I would find the Queen of the Sauce. Ah, sashimi would have been an awesome birthday present for Sebastian. That makes sense. What's the worst thing I've done to a fellow player? In tabletop? Gosh, I can't remember. And thanks, Arctic Fox. I appreciate it. This is the best, like the best show ever? I'm glad you agree. I appreciate that. I'm glad you say that. Well, yeah, Harvey's at the clinic, right? So I'm gonna go to him, I'm gonna hit him with the diamonds. And he's gonna like it. He's gonna like it very much. Oh, hey, buddy. Had the snowman, yeah. A gift? Yes, I found it on the ground. I usually don't give you gift storage. Your neat freak is called the Queen of Collateral Damage. That's kind of funny. Right, wizards. Wizards certainly can do a lot of that sort of thing. Alright, congratulations, you got a diamond for your birthday. Let's see. Trying to remember. I remember there was a difference of opinion between my thief and like the cleric and the paladin involving hostages at one point. Let's see, what else? Well, I mean, my bard was like, he certainly was like the last person alive playing his music and being a bit of a coward. Being a bit of a coward one time when our party was slaughtered by orcs riding wargs. My dungeon master was feeling a bit mean that day. Though, I must admit, killing us like that. Yeah, I don't know. He just felt like ending that day in crumpled character sheets. Also, we did get bad rolls, so we legitimately lost to the orcs riding wargs. But I don't know. It was a hard encounter. But usually, a nicer dungeon master will find a way to say, well, you just get captured, or you don't die. This happens, or that happens. But like I said, this was a session back in high school, so. But my bard was just doing the bard thing. He was playing the music until there was no audience left but a bunch of wargs and orcs, and then he tried to flail his way out of the situation, but he was quite well overrun. So, or there was that's right. There was one time where my bard played music and like attracted a bunch of trolls just because he wanted to play the music. he wanted to, he wanted to bring up party morale, and the trolls also appreciated the music. It was like there was like a wizard's tower and it had like a few trolls living in it. And I played music outside, not thinking of stealth. And the trolls, they came out. They came out to play. Not everyone was happy with me that day. Not everyone appreciated... People didn't appreciate my music as much as usual that day. Strange. Don't know why. I guess I just wasn't playing very well. Yeah, that's it. If I played a better song, I think people would have liked it more. A chipped amphora. Oh, nice. But Nikolai, you say... We had a player who liked to hog the spotlight too much and bend the rules in his favor, so when he took a beating from some orcs, we brought him unconscious to a town and took him to the basement and gave him morphine for the next 2 sessions. Well, certainly that can be the story if, like, your player is missing too, but that does seem fitting if somebody's not playing nice. Or you probably should just talk to that player after the sessions, too. But, whatever works, I suppose. So you can only put these decorations in your house, right? I'm starting to question if I can place things other places. Like, can I just put this in the museum? No. This is a your house only thing. Yeah. It doesn't look like I'm holding... There we go. It doesn't look like I was holding that in my hands. I was just balancing sap on my head. I am at the bottom of the mine. I need to get the vault upgrades, the vault bundles, so I can get to the skull dungeon. Ah, you reached 40 2 days ago. Yeah, I've gotten to the bottom. I beat it. Was it floor 150 or 125? But yeah, the bottom of the mine. That's why I have the awesome prize that you get at the bottom. The key to the greatest game in the world. 120, not 150. That's right, 120. Sorry, it's 150 did sound slightly wrong for some reason. Yeah. Thanks, Bridget. I appreciate that correction. Sell these fish. Fish. I've already done that. Sell that. I don't care. I'm gonna... Actually, I could have turned that pine cone into, like, another thing. I forget what. I don't know, though. I'm just gonna sell it. I'm feeling lazy. Sometimes when you're feeling lazy, I'll just chuck things in there. Alright, gifts. Right, I wanted to break open all these geodes, but, well, no, it's too late. I gave Clint the next thing. Okay, I guess I'll put a brewing keg inside my house since I seem to have some space. We can ding when it's done. Well, it starts with a little bit of in-house brewing and then it moves outside later. What? Oh yes, good night, Egg Gnome. Thanks for the awesome hints. I really appreciated it. I could make some coffee. What else could I do? See, the grapes would make a good wine. We'll just start with the grapes, even though these are gold star grapes. That's right, I was keeping these for a Grange display, but... Nah, you don't need to take gold quality items to brew. The Junimo plush? No, I have not. I would like the Junimo plush, that'd be really cool. Or you mean in real life? Like a real life Junimo plush? Or coffee brews quickly. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, go ahead and do the coffee beans. Ah, Vampire the Masquerade. That's a classic too. Alright, so I'll just brew that sucker. I probably should just put the brewing ingredients next to the... Or I should make a chest for, like, furniture and crap. That I don't want. And the brewing there. Ah, go to the bush behind the playground at 12 a.m. Okay, nifty. Yeah, I played like one session of Vampire. And of course, I had to play a Malkavian, because I'm just one of those people. Because it's like, what? There's one of them's crazy? Okay, I want to be the crazy guy. So I went with that. But then, like... Vampire the Masquerade in a very cool historical location. And Mark Rain Hagen is coming for it? I don't know who that is, but still, that sounds neat. Vampire the Masquerade in a historical location sounds quite neat. The atmosphere helps. It certainly does. Whatever you can do to set the atmosphere improves things. What was I doing now? I kind of forgot myself. Right, I was gonna go to the town. And, I was actually thinking of messing with that dang Junimo game. Just cause, we're getting kind of later in the stream, so I might as well show that off and give it another try. See if I've learned anything. Oh, as a LARP. You said as a LARP. Yeah, I haven't tried LARPing before, but I don't know. It sounds interesting, I guess. Depending on how it's done. You played a gangrel who spent like 90% of her time in fat bat form. That sounds pretty awesome. That sounds, I mean, yeah, bat form seems pretty fun. It seems like so one time when my vampire actually appeared as herself, they were like, "Who is this?" You have a soft spot for Clan Tremere. Sounds good, Nikolai Solkaski. She promptly melded with the earth and disappeared from sight. Yes. I actually played more Hunter. The most I played in the White Wolf universe is I played a lot of Hunter. So I played the people that were hunting down you guys. You vampire peoples. Gus, give me the usual. Alright. Here you go, Pam. You did good with this one, kid. No, wait, did Sam? I forget. You two like this. That's not true. What did you think of blackberries? You got a gift for me? Thanks. Alright. I'm just gonna throw around some gifts in the bar since it's that time. Gus said it was a sweet gift. And, I remember there was this... Like we had... It was quite a diverse group. We had, like... I played 2 different characters in Hunter. I played, like, a Japanese guy who, I forget, was he, like, a Japanese computer programmer or something like that? But then he had, like, his katana. And, that's, like, right, like, yeah, when things happened, he grabbed his family's katana. And, that was ceremonial, and started using it, and was good with that. And then, like, I had another character who was, like, basically he was, like, a street person. And he had, like, he used to, like, I think it was, like, a lead pipe or something, some sort of pipe. But he was just, like, really good with it. Where, like, he had, like, the ability to, like, was it, like, light it on fire or something with, like, a magic fire or something? Some sort of ability that allowed him to, like, be quite good at melee. I'm already doing really bad at Junimo Kart. This is... Good lord. This is what we unlocked. This is what I unlocked. Whenever you get to the... I've already lost. Whenever you get to the bottom of the cave, you get access to this. Junimo Kart. I don't know what happened in the music, by the way. But it's the greatest thing ever. Isn't this the greatest thing ever? I know you all love Junimo Kart. Wait, I just got like halfway through the level? Oh, good lord. It feels like this is harder than usual. I'm not getting like past stage 1. Alright, I gotta believe in myself. Alright, good lord. Nope, not quite. Quite. Damn it! I didn't quite jump at the... I needed to jump at the last second. Yeah, it's so easy. It really is. This is like the easiest... This is definitely the easiest game that were ever invented with jumping involved. It's like I'd say, if you can beat Mario, you can definitely beat this. If you beat any platformer, you can easily beat this. It's just so easy. You can probably beat. It's definitely very easy. And I'm intentionally screwing up just to show you guys what it'd look like if someone were to mess up, but like, good God. Yeah, Mario Junimo Kart. Yeah. That sounds good. The Junimo Kart and Mario Kart. Now this is yeah, it's very random. This is we're clearly seeing this is very random too. Ooh. Sometimes it can be mean, sometimes it can be slightly easier. Okay, come on. Oh, barely. Oh, I didn't quite ease up enough on that jump. This really is the first stage, huh? Sure is. God, it feels like such a victory just clearing the first dang stage. And there's 6 of these? I was hoping that I would see some progress in myself. Like, hey, look how much better I'm doing at this. I don't think I'm ever gonna complete this. No, that's not the way to talk. Yeah, this game trolls you so hard. It sure does. It sure does, Bridget. Oh, crap. I did very bad. I just did legitimately bad there, though. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I almost fell. Almost, Junimo Kart. Almost. It's just a little bit tricky to do small jumps. It's easy to do a full height jump, but to do a smaller jump, I find it really difficult to do a jump the exact size you want to, but that's the real skill of Junimo Kart. Like, if you can do those small jumps just right, and I sure fudge didn't. I sure as heck, I just got wrecked. Oh, God. Oh, I almost fell there. That was fast. That was fast. I was practicing my small jumps, and I just... You can see that, yeah, well, I'm sure we're gonna, I'm just gonna win this very soon. Very soon. Like, the very next... This is a winning try. I can just feel this is a winning try, right, guys? Oh, God. Alright. You can do it. You can do it. I can do it. Just gotta believe. Junimo Kart, you can do it. Whew! Okay, I made that. That was pretty good. Thanks, Bridget. I do appreciate that. I'm at least better than you are at it. Because, yeah, I don't... That's nice to say, because I do feel like... This game makes me feel bad. It does make me feel like I'm not good at it. This should be a punishment. It should. Oh, damn it. Okay, blinking. Stop. Jump. Okay. It's hard to time that blinking jump if you fall. Oh, damn it. I need to do such a small jump there. I need to do such a small jump. Okay. Okay. I need to do such a small jump there. Just tiny jump. Tiny jump. Big. Oh, I hit it. I'm not used to actually hitting the barrier. Oh, man. Oh, damn. Damn, boy. Damn, son. Junimo Kart. I have trouble. Did I ever actually get past? I think I made it to stage 4 like once. Yeah. Can't wait to fail on this one, Arctic Fox. Should be fun. Yeah, this is the rage game that I can't complete. That's for sure. Hasn't exactly made me rage, but it sometimes makes me feel a bit bad. Oh no, Junimo. Applesauce. Splats. Applesauce. Unsweetened. Heavily mashed. Ooh. Oh, damn it. I think there is, like, somebody told me it's like the home version. You get the home version. Ooh. Ah. Oh, okay. Whoa. That was intense. Okay, yeah, be nice to me. Be nice to me, Junimo Kart. Oh, that was close. We might be able to do this. Last life. Ooh, barely jumped over that one. Yes, okay. Yes, cool. Now you can fail at home. Yes. Now you can fail at home, too, with the home version of Junimo Kart. Alright. Stage 3. It's kind of weird how I'm not getting music right now. Damn it! Is it because I messed with the jukebox? I should have played the juke. Oh, holy shit! I can't believe I made that work. Damn it! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, holy! I made it. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh no! 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 I want to make it stage 4. Oh, damn it! I was so close to stage 4. Oh, at the blinking. Oh, the blinking. Oh, the blinking. If I just pressed the right... I thought I had it. If I just pressed the right button at the right moment on the... I was pressing the button for the blinking, but it's hard to time the blinking jump. At least I jumped. It's like, it blinks like 4 times and you gotta press it like just the right... Oh, I'm so frustrated. I thought we had made it to stage 4 again. That's like the best I've ever done. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. It was so close. No, he just failed in the first stage again. Whenever you happen to hate yourself, you don't have to go all the way to the saloon. Yes, exactly. You can just feel the pain right here and now. I can't believe there's only 6 stages anyways. But I was gonna say, now that sound went. I can't believe I fell there. Okay, yes. Oh, a little bit too far there, Junimo. A little bit too big of a jump. Alright. Hooray, I made it through the first stage. Confetti tracks. Yes, I gotta be positive. Yes, I gotta know the way. There is only one way. I do know the way, it's just treacherous as hell. That's what it is. I didn't expect to fall through that tiny gap. But I did. And now I feel... Oh, I barely caught that. Well, I may have fallen through that very simple hole, but I managed to skip over several complex ones, so I guess that kinda makes up for it. Yeah, it was such a laid-back stream until this point. Up until this point. Yeah. Well, it's kind of a fun way to end things up. With a little bit of intensity. Kind of missed the motivational music, though. Oh, no, I needed to jump much sooner there. That was just a major height increase. I'm glad there was that lower bit of track. Oh, I almost could fall to get to that one. Just the speed gets... Oh, shit. This got trollish. Oh, I barely even jumped. I barely even jumped after the blinking. And I missed it totally. Oh. Do I have it in me to try once more after that lava stage just got super brutal that time. It was like, I just go way, way up, and then we're gonna go way down, and there's gonna be just, like, big gaps between everything. God. I basically, the way I'm gonna get through this is if the game just is nice to me. It's like, hey, one of these times this game's just gonna generate with, like, a long, open track. Just it's all flat. It's just gonna be like, just go straight, you win. No jumps or anything. We get it. Like this time, it was actually really nice. Exactly, troll carts. It is. It's troll carts. It definitely was that time. It got like super. It definitely does not. It's not always fair. It's not fair. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's like crazy hard. Damn it. I needed to jump very late on that one. Oh, you couldn't quite fall. I needed to do a tiny jump. Okay. That was kind of difficult. Needed to do a tiny bunny hop. Oh, I fell right in the gap. Oh, okay, we can do this. Gotta believe. Gotta believe. Oh, it's so hard to do those smaller jumps. I should, Do I have it in me for one more, guys? I'm starting to reach the capacity of Junimo Kartness. I'm gonna give it one more go. It just keeps throwing it at you. I have trouble stopping. just gotta get better at those smaller jumps. Practice them small jumps. Small jumps, small jump. Small. Yeah, and there's actually an achievement for the Prairie King. There's no achievement for this. Well, I never really played games for achievements anyhow. In life, I came from a time before achievements. I make my own achievements in life. Oh. I mean, achievements are an interesting way of, like, it's a way of telling you. Achievements are useful for, like, understanding what is interesting content in the game that you can do. Like, if you don't know what there is to do, it can give you a list of things to do. But it's much more fun to have your own fun. Find your own way to have fun with the game, of course. Yes. Of course, Bridget. You came from that time, too. Yeah, I didn't want to make it sound like... I did kind of sound like it was just me that was. But yes. You certainly do, too. Okay, whoa. I felt in a bad place. I tried to make... I just... Ow. Okay. You can do it. You can do it. Don't choke. Oh, I thought I could make the bigger... I overestimated the speed. Oh, man. It didn't feel like that setup was even that hard that time. I just kind of screwed that one up. Poorly. Damn, and that was that lava level. Well, it's getting close to the end of the stream time, so maybe I should make this... I'll make this my last run on this. Doesn't look like we're gonna be, pulling home a victory for Junimo Kart today, but we'll see. Maybe this is the golden run. Not giving up yet. Managed to make it through stage 1, at least. Most of the earliest games you played were either cartridges or shareware. That makes sense. That's very similar to me, of course. Did play a lot of shit. I thought I jumped, but I did not. And now my apple, it shall rot. Smashed on a piece of wood. Ooh. Okay. Last life. I pressed the button too late. I was in the air. Well, that just takes care of that. Alrighty then. I suffered poorly. Oh, hey. Hey, Harvey. I was trying to leave, but then you just pushed past me. Did I give you a present today? Well, here, have another one. No, today, yeah. I gave you a present. It was like this week, but I wasn't sure if it was today. Ah, and Willie. You like these, and you like these too. So good. And Maru. You get to gold Baru. Good. And Penny can have a piece of bread. That looks nice. Sunlight. Yes. Hissing at sunlight. Of course, there's not much sunlight right now. But... anyways, who have we not gifted this week? Demetrius, Linus, Jody. It's kind of late right now, though. Yeah, oh, I loved Ultima Online. I loved Ultima Online. That online game was my jam for the longest time. I also got a friend of mine involved in that game, and he just played it like nuts. I remember there was a friend of mine, I gave it to him. There was a video gamer friend of mine that I gave it to him as a gift. And he took to the game like crazy. Even more than I did. Ah, yes. And I did play a few muds. I didn't get into the muds as much as, like, Ultima Online, but I did mess with them. Typing various, you know, like, you look at an area, you can go north, south, east, and west. You know, which way do you go? All that stuff. There were some very complex MUDs, but navigating them, learning to navigate them was a little bit of a... There was a little bit of a learning curve at first with some of them, but yeah, they were fun. You were much more into MUDs than MMORPGs. That makes sense, Bridget. I mean, they were very complex, so... Yeah. I did have some good times with those games. Just the level of detail was... What are the statues for? There are, like, totems that you can use to warp to those statues. Yeah, and MUDs were free. That's the biggest argument for MUDs is that they were free. Whereas, yeah, Ultima Online, it was $10 a month. Which, that's a lot to ask. It was a lot to ask back then, and it still is a lot to ask now. But yeah. And that's additional to your modem. Or online online costs. In addition to your modem. Yep. Because that's what we played on back then. How did you get back there? How did you get back there? Hang on a second. How did you get back there? Good dog. Yeah, there was pirate servers or private servers of Ultima Online later. But, yeah, I played the original version. Although I did play some private servers later on. Because I forget. Are they still doing Ultima Online? I'm not sure if they're still officially selling Ultima Online. They might be. But I can't say... Well, I tried them at any rate. Oh, good morning, Mr. Grow Afro. I hope it's not too early. I just wanted to stop by and thank you in person for all the wonderful artifacts and minerals you've discovered. You've done so much for one person. In fact, I just received a letter from the Office of the Regional Secretary of Artifacts, and we're being honored with the coveted Golden Shovel Award for significant contributions to the field, and it's all thanks to you. Well, I should get back. I should let you get back to your work. Oh, and I almost forgot. We have a gift for you. It's an old key that's been sealed away in the museum for at least 100 years. A little rusty, but it's still beautiful. Alright. Anyways, I think I'm gonna leave things here for tonight. Since it's after midnight where I'm at. But... yes, people have never seen snow. Whoa. People who have. Get rid of it. Yeah. I mean... well, I still occasionally like to play in snow or make a snowman, but... yeah, otherwise it is tiring. Yes. Alright, so thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow we're playing the usual Don't Starve Together and, what was it? Don't Starve Together and... was it the Minecraft? That's what we do? Or no, it's Friday. I'm sorry. It's Friday. I was getting... that's, right, Grand Theft Auto and Warframe. That's what we're doing next time. Alright, anyways. Thank you. Oh, click the E 10 times? Yes, I do. I have played with the menu. The very first time I got it, started Stardew Valley, I did the alien, right? It's the alien, yes, with the peace. Who comes in peace. I did play with the menu quite a bit, but yeah. Thanks, Arctic Fox. Anyways, shout out to everyone who was involved. Shout out to Arctic Fox 879 Gaming, Bridget Far Ace, Nikolai Solkowski. Let's see who else is here. Libby the White Queen. Egg Gnome, thank you for the chest suggestion. SCP-49, Mesa, and the Vault Brotherhood. And Maxwell Smits, and Jacob Rojas Aguilar. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll play Grand Theft Auto and Warframe, and then after that, it'll be the Don't Starve Together and the Minecraft, correct? Yeah, that's right. Okay. I apologize, I forgot part of my schedule. So, thanks again, everyone. See you guys tomorrow. And have a wonderful night. Good night.